Throughout every Bitcoin dip, tons of people miss out because they're all waiting for a bigger dip. And the bigger dip either doesn't come, in which case they're left on the sidelines, or the dip comes, but as soon as the bigger dip comes, they're convinced that an even bigger dip is around the corner. So right now, there's a bunch of people that told themselves, if Bitcoin ever drops below $85,000 again, I'm buying some. Well, guess what? It is. It's down at 84. Most of the people who promised themselves they're going to buy Bitcoin at 85,000 are not buying it right now at 84. They have updated their thinking to determine that they need to wait until it's $80,000. Now, why is that? Why is that? Because it's scary to buy something when it's dropping. The best time to buy an amazing asset that will change the world and make you a ton of money is when it's on sale. The problem is when it's on sale is the scariest time to buy it because it's dropping. So if you ask ChatGPT and you say, what if what are the probabilities if I wait? What if I wait for $5,000 cheaper? But if the price takes off, I'll buy it again at 95. There's no way you can game the math. The math is the math. The math is going to tell you that you should buy Bitcoin now. Statistically speaking, you are significantly better off, between 4x to 6x probability of better off. And that assumes you even buy the dip if you're waiting for the dip. Most people don't even buy the dip they claim they were going to buy, meaning they end up even worse off than the statistics would say they were. So the one exception is if you are buying Bitcoin with borrowed money, then you really do need a cheap price. If you're borrowing money, then you end up with a liquidation price, and you do not want your Bitcoin to get liquidated because the price dropped below whatever the triggering price is. If somebody came to me right now and said, I'm considering borrowing money to buy Bitcoin, I would say, you really need a rock bottom price, like below 80,000 and maybe below $75,000 if you are buying Bitcoin with borrowed money, which you should not do. I do not recommend it. I do not recommend buying any investment with borrowed money. So if you have money that is not borrowed money, I would buy Bitcoin with it right now.